All right, so far so good, folks. We're just purring along. Nobody's tried to mess with us yet, and I do appreciate that. It looks like the Ottomans are probably pretty weak because the Caliphate of Arabia is still strong as hell right now, as you can see. Open borders, okay. Yeah, I'll bite. I want to have good relations with Germany because Germany can cause me all sorts of problems that I do not want to mess with in any way, shape, or form. So I'd be delighted to conclude any sort of agreement that will draw us closer to our brothers there. And by brothers, I mean I'm saying that so you don't feel motivated to declare war on me. Because other than that, I think you're a bunch of lousy jerks. A bunch of lousy, stinky, goose-stepping jerks. You German poo heads, you. But for the purposes of peace in Europe, I'm willing to swallow the bile that comes up every time I think about you. Anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, and now we've got, yeah, that's right, we've got, what's his name? Now we've got an open border, so we can actually go meet the French and look at the rest. Oh, now, yeah, look at that. Now all of Europe pretty much opened up to us. That's good. Are we smiling? No, we're the Russian Empire. We're not just the Russian Tsardom now, for whatever reason. The game changes because of a lot of reasons, but I don't always understand. Okay, hi. Hi, France. Hello, Molly. How are you? Want some horses? $2 is worth than is better. $2 is better than no bucks. Thanks, buddy. And thank you very much, Al Capone, for your very nice quote there. And we don't really need optics because we ain't sailing nowhere. How about some paper? All right, Christian missionary came out. Look, we can build cannons. Now we can build cannons. Yeah, I forgot. In this game, you can build cannons when you get gunpowder, and that, of course, makes you quite the danger. And I did not realize that the Mongol hordes also had cannons at that point, because obviously that scares the shit out of me. All right, what else? Let's make a library. Why not? All right, made a theater here, so let's get that culture going. This city should actually be okay. Stop the war. No, keep the war going, because any war you're doing is keeping everybody else not paying attention to me, which is exactly what I need. Okay, you don't have a whole hell of a lot. Vikings, what do you got going there, buddy? Yeah, let's trade some food. Why not? Oh, I'd rather have money. How about open borders, too? What a guy. What a guy. Oh, we already talked with you goofs. What about you, Protectorate of Portugal? Nah, you don't got a lot. I'll sign open borders with you, though, just to make nice. Who are you a Protectorate of? Germany. Ooh, the Germans are strong. Strong like a Stalin. Which scares me because my guy is Stalin in this game. It's a little screwed up because he's a monster, but it's just a game for Pete's sake. It's not like I actually admire that ass. Hey, Ottomans, you want to sign a defensive pact with me? Well, that's weird. Okay, good. Hopefully that'll keep your... Okay. Yeah, he's not all that happy with me because of our close borders, but he'll get over it. He's got some decent resources here to trade, so if we ever could get that other source of fur, it looks like we could make a nice little trade deal with him. All right, let's go ahead and start our town here. Anizhsk. Right, okay, I wish you could put J's there because there's no J in the Russian alphabet. There's in the Tajik alphabet, and possibly in some of the other Central Asian alphabets. That I do not know, because I don't know Kazakh or any of the other languages that are spoken. They're Turkic by nature and naughty by nature. So I'm not sure if that would infer they would have that particular letter going or not. Anyway, let's send some more troops over here just to make sure that our good friend and neighbor understands that this is not an area that is one you would want to invade with impunity, and we'll make it Christian, so it gains a little bit of. Although we got a theater there, so we don't need the need for culture there is not as desperate. But it's good. I mean, it's good. You know, we should try to spread more culture to expand our borders. And once again, it is helpful that anybody attacks us will be slowly weakened. No, I don't want to destroy the Turks. I just signed a frickin' an agreement of you attack me, my friend attacks you. You know, that's a sacred agreement. You smelly Pete. I hate to use such foul language, but you know. Build an explorer there. Although what I really wanted to build was no, forget it. I'm the one in charge here. Yeah, join the Mongol Empire. Shut up. You're all a bunch of frickin' Russians who I just happened to allow to come over here and make a new city, or maybe I forced you to. I mean, knowing Russia, I probably forced you to. But yeah. All right, let's get a good look at Europe, please. I would like to see what the hell this... Oh, look at that. Now that's a good deal right there. And I'm not at war with anybody, so I can just... Actually, what technology would I discover with him? Banking. Huh, maybe I should just discover banking. Yeah, I think I'm just going to discover banking instead of going out there and trying to get a bunch of money. I mean, it's a trade-off there. It's a thought. Oh, look at Christianity already spread while I was doing whatever it is I was doing. All right, we'll go spread Christianity there then. Those monasteries are good, you know. They give you culture and they give you a little bit more, what's his name? 10% more science. And then, you know, every little bit counts, especially when you're Russian. You're backwards most of the game. So, no, I'm not giving you gunpowder. Because you're a smelly duty head, that's why. If you're wondering. All right, good. We've got an explorer here. Fantastic. Oh, I think we built an explorer somewhere else, too. All right, let's build this Jewish missionary, too. Because he can be, you know, I mean, if you have two religions, you can build the two things. Now, it's not good for your, I'll just build the damn bank. I think it's better. I mean, it's kind of a trade-off. Like, maybe it'd have been better if I get a lot of money and then update some of my outdated units. But, I don't know. I thought it would work out fine one way or the other. So I wasn't too worried. Let's go ahead and move him down there. And let's see, how many cities do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. But not that one. 5. So we need 2 more. We've got quite a bit of time to do it. Should try to build a city by this gold here? I guess we could. Then we'd be putting ourselves at risk. We'd be putting ourselves on the line. There's gems out here, too, which is pretty sweet. Gem in the holograms, that is. Let's see. So we got gold. We got... what the hell are those gems? Did I lose it? Oh, they're up here. But it's pretty shit. I mean, other than that. Gold and gems. It's okay. Oh, they got iron. It's not really of concern to me. Yeah, pretty much the good land ends pretty quickly. Yep. Oh, if there's any town I should turn Christian, it should be this one or that other one. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's turn those off. Anyway, we need to expand more. Because we need 2 more in the next 150 years or so. 135 years. Which shouldn't be too hard because Rajazan is just like pumping people out nonstop. I mean, their production is just off the chain. I'm so glad I took that website's advice there and didn't found Moscow. Okay, so we got banking. We got something else. Let's get a divine right printing press. Printing press could be useful for the educational. Yeah, and then all right for our economy. That's pretty funny. I was like mixing 2 things up. All right, go ahead. You pump out that settler. And then these dorks here will give us a crossbowman for defensive purposes, for peaceful purposes only. A death ray for peaceful purposes only. That's Mystery Science Theater 3000. What was it? Danger Death Ray. That was it. That wasn't the original title. That was the translated title. Oh, okay. He's already moved on, so thanks for nothing, guy. We need some more workers. All right, keep walking around. Okay, it's already turned Christian. It doesn't need our help. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we got 2 of them now. Okay, well, if we got 2 of them, have one do that. It's a good deal. Everything so far working out pretty well. I think this guy can move on. This is mostly settled land. Maybe eventually build a lumber mill on some of those trees, but other than that, really not a lot going on there. Good. I'm gonna get this, turn this into a pasture instead of a fort, as the computer is so fond of doing. Very fond of making every resource into forts, for whatever reason. Weird fetish, computer. Weird fetish. We got that chlopa hooked up yet or not? That cotton? Because that's a good resource to have. Good. Excellent. And let's build ourselves a harbor. All right, let's build ourselves a forge there. Everything pretty much going nicely here. Where's our fur at? There's our fur. So go ahead and get that taken care of. And we'll just wait for that musketman to be ready. And let's go spread Judaism wherever we can. More culture is more better, obviously. But we can't build a road there? Or did we already build it? Oh, we already built the road. Fine. Didn't look like we already built the road. All right. Good. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problems with the Arabs. I hope not, anyway. Because that would suck. All right, are you guys going to expand anytime soon, you jerks? Any other resources I'm missing? Nope, there aren't. Guess we could build a road on that in preparation. Yeah, I probably should have. But since they already built... it's funny. Europe's pretty peaceful right now. Haven't seen any wars or anything like that with the Europeans. The Dutch have been destroyed, but I really have no clue how they were destroyed. All right. So there we go. We've got our team together, and we'll send them out to the great wide open here. Well, I'm not sure how much I want to poke the bear exactly. Because the bear is capable of ruining my chances for victory. Because all it takes to ruin my chance for victory is to take one of my cities. And boom, you're out. Huh. Anything up here? Yukon, Eric? I know I already looked, but I might as well look again. Just to make sure. I just hate to found cities just for the sake of founding them because, at least have some frickin' green space around, Well, maybe at least close enough that they can support each other. Yeah, we'll see. All right, I'm going to bring them over there. Oh, good. Finally done. Jeez Louise. All right, good. And then we'll have cotton. So that'll be another happy resource. There we go. Good. I was scared it would fail to spread. Which happens. It happens. Now, if I wanted to attack them with cannons, I'd have a very good chance of being successful at that. But I really don't want to start a war right now. Especially when it's so damn unnecessary. Anyway, I've got that defensive pact worked out. Build a bank. So I have a defensive pact worked out. There's You know, that's pretty good insurance. But of course, when you declare war on somebody, it cancels your defensive pact. Let me build a settler over here, so we'll be ready for the next time we need a settler, which will be in the near future, because we need one more town within the limits. And I hate this because it's in 1700. It's not when you do it, you're done. It's when it gets to 1700, then it tells you whether you did it or not. And if you don't have access to the maps, of course, then you don't know. You have no way of knowing if you've done it, what area they consider Siberia. Because you could say Siberia, but what does Siberia mean, you know? I need to finish that road, too. I didn't finish the road. Look at that. That's so lazy. I did that once before, too. Shameful. Shameful. But that's okay. I'll get over it. All right. So let's see. What else can we do here? Here at Salavat, what do we build? We build a crossbowman, which is very nice of us to do. Very, very nice of us. It's a nice thing, a very nice thing. And next, what does this town need? Let's build a monastery. All right. So let's go ahead and get him the hell over. Oh, Arabia's got a defensive pack, so everybody's in the defensive pack fever. Catch it, you know? All right, good. We've got the cotton sewn up. That's pretty nice. That cotton will make people happy. And we've got our, oh, but you see that? Look at these wily coyotes over here. The Arabs with their cannon. Oh, this kind of puts us in a triangular type alliance, us with the Arabs. Maybe I should convert to Islam. I don't think it's a good idea. Because, well, it's fine to suck up to them and make us kind of, oh, the Vikings proven that the world is round. How about that? Good for you, jerks. Well, that might make us friends. Ooh, look at that. And put a town there. All right. Well, actually, the Mongols don't tend to be too bad after their initial thrust. They start off with a mess of units, and they make a mess of problems. But after that, their crappy starting location tends to catch up with them. Or something. It's dirty, but that's okay. We won't get a plague for a little. Well, we'll probably get a plague somewhat soon, actually. All right. Give me another musketman. Yeah, I imagine we'll get a plague. It looks like we'll probably only get 1 or 2 plagues, though. Yeah, 2 at the most. But one for sure we'll get, because the plagues don't stop, of course, until you discover medicine. Yeah, it looked pretty good here. Oh, let's see what. Wow, yeah, no wonder why the Germans are doing so well. Look at all that land. Oh, but look at it. The Portuguese got frickin' Rome. Nice. And I got Amsterdam, so. Yeah, the Germans done pretty well for themselves and have expanded into quite the powerhouse. So we're going to have to watch ourselves and make sure that we don't get ourselves into an unfortunate situation with our good German brothers there, who are our brothers for purposes of them not wanting to invade us, but otherwise we're going to talk bad behind their back full time. Because why not, right? All right, the bank has been built. Better have some more cannons. All right, good. Built the cannon here. How about a lighthouse? Could use some more sea trade. All right. Settler is good. And this is actually would be a bone of contention for the, what's his names? I'm going to abstain from that election because I don't care who wins. Okay, I got this settler here. So let's have our settler go over here so that he'll be right. Oh, France and the Mali signed a defensive pact. That's a weird defensive pact because they're not too close to each other, although I guess it could be effective against Spain, especially if Spain has holdings in North Africa. It would make sense. Man, I got a lot of obsolete units. I have to think about upgrading them or replacing them soon, but not too soon. It's not like a pressing thing at this point. If they got the fur, yeah, I got the fur hooked up. Let's talk to the Arabs because they have a lot of weird shit that I can't grow where I'm from. Yeah, how about some dyes? There you go. It's good. That's one reason the Chinese are great when you meet them because, they got silk. They got what else they got? They got silk. They got tropical fruit usually. Rice. Just a bunch of resources that generally, if you're the Europeans or like I was the Americans when I played the 18 civs, you don't have those resources. So, they tend to be pretty good resources. Yeah, build a bunch of amphitheaters. How many amphitheaters do you want me to build? 7. I don't know, I could probably do that, but I'm probably not gonna because random events are stupid, although they can be very useful. But I'm still not gonna do it. Oh, England's first to discover liberalism. That's not really a surprise, as England tends to be very, very good technologically. So that they're the first. Not surprising at all. Just gonna keep these forests here, and guess I'll go here. Oh, Novosibirsk. Didn't even notice the name of that place. That's a big town. It's the 3rd biggest city in Russia. I looked it up. I was a little surprised. Oh, gosh darn it, plague time. Vassal state. War with Turkey. No thank you, man. Yeah, we're going to get the plague. That's okay. Replaceable parts, we're on it. Although it would probably be better if I get education first. But anyway, a lot of people are going to die. It's going to suck. Build an aqueduct to somehow head it off. I guess I can move my guys out of the cities. Although I don't know, it's probably not even worth it. I mean, if I lose some obsolete units, not obsolete units, not a big deal. Oh, wow, we got 2 of these guys over here. We are frickin' doing great at this expansion thing, I guess. Yeah, well, at least get those furs. Even though it's a little too far out, and I really don't like expanding that far out. Well, let's just do it. Why the hell not, right? Huh. Is there any good place to expand around here that's got access to that gold? Can't expand there because there's frickin' swampland. Yeah, it sucks, but that's the best place I see anyway. That'd be a cool time to attack, right? But I don't want to attack now. I might actually regret all this. Because actually attacking while they're in a plague might work out great. Anyway, we're not going to do it just yet. I mean, the big deal is it would cancel my, my deal with them. My not peace deal. Can I upgrade these into cannons? How much is it going to cost? 52? Okay, this might be worth a little bit of thought. Yeah. Don't really have a lot of attacking units, though. That's the problem. It's definitely enough to take over that town, particularly when they're in a plague. And that might be a chance to... But again, I'm going to ruin my my good relations with these guys, which after all are worth something. Ooh, look, corn has sprouted up. I guess somebody has discovered the new world. That Cuirassiers now. Nah, I better just leave them alone. Better just leave them alone. because I don't really have a good answer for cuirassiers. No, we're not converting to anything, buddy. We're just gonna. We're a multi-confessional state. This is probably not great for us, stability-wise, but probably the best way to do things. Oh, my water supply got poisoned? Man, you guys are real jerks. Hoping we'll be able to avoid. The Aztecs have been destroyed? Yeah, okay. Well, they definitely. Somebody has discovered them, all right, because it's generally the first thing that happens when they get discovered is they get undiscovered. Because, yeah, they're in a crappy position. I've been the Aztecs before. They go down fast. Just because they tend to not be very strong, and then they get hit with a plague. And then, of course, they get the Europeans get the conquerors event. It doesn't have to be the Europeans. It's usually the Europeans. But I guess I shouldn't say that because it can be anybody, really. Although it is generally, I'm not going to give you iron for that. Although maybe I should, because it's to my advantage that I weaken Hinduism. Wow. Where'd that spread at? Gonna kind of wait it out for a little bit. Nizhnevartovsk. What is that? Nizhnevartovsk. So lower Nevartovsk, I guess. What the hell my guys doing up here? Playing around, probably. All right, quit playing around. Let's get to work. And hopefully Siberia gets spared from this awful plague. Well, it's all the way out to Tierman. Oh, we're at 27 minutes. Gosh darn it. Sorry, folks. See you next video. Bye-bye.